Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to discuss the origin of Kadah Prasad. Now Kadah Prasad is the name given to the sweet sacred food which is distributed in all gurudwaras all over the world. Now many a times me, including some other people I've met, have had this question that what actually is the origin of Kadah Prasad? Who actually started this practice of the distribution of Kadah Prasad in all the gurudwaras? So recently I came across a story in a book called Sausakhi. Now Sausakhi is a book in the Sikh literature which basically is a collection of 100 stories about the Sikh gurus. So one story in this book actually mentions about Kadah Prasad. Now the story goes like this. Once during the time of the 10th Sikh Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, what happened was that Kirtan was going on in his congregation and there was a person called Madan Das Bairagi. Once the Kirtan ended, the distribution of Kadah Prasad started, and this person, Madan Das Bairagi, stood up and he asked the Guru that why is actually Kadah Prasad distributed in your court and who actually started this practice. Guru Gobind Singh Ji then told him that the same question that you're asking me was once asked by another person called Sain Das Bairagi to Guru Nanak Dev Ji. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji then actually explained him the reason. So one thing which we get to understand from this point is that Kadah Prasad was actually distributed during the times of all the gurus, right from the 1st to the 10th, right? So the explanation which Guru Nanak Dev Ji gave to that person, was like this. So basically once Guru Nanak and Mardana were, traveling across the state of Uttarakhand. So Guru Nanak and Mardana used to travel, together in order to spread the message of oneness, Guru Nanak Dev Ji used to perform travels called Udasis. So during one such travel, basically this incident happened. So once they were traveling somewhere around Uttarakhand, what happened was that they came across a group of yogis. And when they met these yogis, an intense conversation took place in between them. Like they discussed about meditation, spirituality and several other things. After this, once the conversation was over, the yogis actually told the Guru that we are hungry. Can you please feed us something? So the Guru and Mardana actually went into the forest to search, for some food. And in the meantime, the yogis were actually, discussing some things, amongst themselves. So the yogis were a little envious of the Guru. The first thing is that because the Guru was actually younger to them, he seemed to have more knowledge. He seemed to have answered all their questions. He also gave them suggestions and in fact pointed out that there were certain things which the yogis were not doing right. So the yogis thought that let's actually try and insult the Guru a little, they were being a little playful. So they discussed among themselves and said that this is a forest, so the best the Guru could get for us would be fruits. So let's do one thing, let's transform ourselves into old men who don't have teeth, So now this is a supernatural event. I mean, if it's up to you whether you believe it or believe in it or not. But the main point of the story remains, remains same. So what happened was that they transformed themselves into old men, and they decided that when the Guru would come, he would offer us fruits, and we would straight away say that we can't eat fruits. What have you got? And we would just go away hungry, insulting the Guru that he could not even feed he was not able to feed the poor hungry yogis, and this would be an insult to the Guru. So they transformed themselves and eagerly waited for the Guru to come back. And after some time, Guru Nanak came back along with Mardana. And what they saw was that they had some things in their hands like wheat, flour, sugar, and clarified butter, some woods, some utensils. And then they thought that what is he going to do with all these things? So Guruji and Mardana basically started assembling the things and started preparing something. And as they were preparing, there was a beautiful fragrance which was coming, and these yogis were, really getting hungry once they start, taking that fragrance in. So after that, once the preparation was over, what actually was the result was Kadah Prasad. So that was when the first Kadah Prasad, in the Sikh history was prepared. And the story says so. So once the preparation was over, it was distributed amongst the yogis and they loved it. And even though they did not have teeth, they could eat it, because if you've eaten Kadah Prasad, it basically melts in your mouth. You don't need to chew it. So after having Kadah Prasad, they were feeling so blessed and so heavenly that they also felt a little ashamed that they were actually trying to insult the Guru. But the Guru actually came up with something so thoughtful. And that's when they told him that, what is this food? It's so delicious, and it feels like it has not only satisfied our hunger, but it has made us, feel blessed. That is when the Guru said that this is this is a divine sacred food called Kadah Prasad, and it will be distributed from, henceforth it will be distributed in all the congregations of the Guru. So this is what the story says about the origin of the Kadah Prasad, and to me it makes a lot of sense that how the Guru actually, selected something so simple, with simple ingredients, easy to prepare, and which can be enjoyed even by a child and even by an old person. So it was really thoughtful and a beautiful decision. Thank you.